Hi guys, welcome to Malcontent Corner, the corner where I hope to share with you the various tips, tricks, and secrets of things that I have learned in the course of my day-to-day life. I'm filming this video because today I made a major milestone. I hit 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel. So to those of you who have subscribed, I salute you. I thank you so very much for taking the time to leave your comments and to actually subscribe to hear me talk. I hope you found my videos to be of some use in your life. But I figured in making this video I would do a follow-up on what was my first two videos, and that was dealing with the Harley Click of Dread and the solenoid cover with the push-button starter for the Harley Davidson motorcycle. I realized that I never really followed up. It's been about 2 years, so I thought I would do such and let you know how we're doing. So here we go. I'm going to hop on the bike and I'll give you the rundown. Okay guys, here we are on my motorcycle. So now basically I pulled this bike out of the garage. I have not started it in a couple weeks. This is a carbureted bike, so for those of you with fuel injection, it will not start right away. All I have done is turn on the petcock valve and the fuel and pulled the choke out. So we're going to turn it on, make sure it's in neutral, and I'm going to hit the starter now and let's see how this baby runs or doesn't run. There we go. Now that's after sitting in my garage for a couple of, probably I haven't ridden the bike here in about 3 or 4 weeks. The only thing I've had it on is a battery tender. Alright guys, I'm off my motorcycle now and I'm going to show you the solenoid cover with the push button start. It's not a big deal. Whoops, sorry for the shaky camera work. Hey, there you go. You can even get a mirror reflection of me. But that's what it looks like in place. Now as you can see with mine, the exhaust isn't horribly close to it. You can get in there this way. I find for me it's easier to go in like this and use my thumb. I just grab this chrome cover here. It gives me a nice leverage point. One of the things you want to make sure, as I always said, is that make sure your bike is in neutral if you're going to use this. You know, if you've been running your bike, this will be hot, so which is why I recommend the wooden dowel, depending on your setup. But make sure your bike's in neutral, because if you kick this over while it's in gear, the bike will lurch on you. So here's how this works, and we're going to just give it a push. Just like that. There you have it. Okay folks, there you have it. Bike starts first time, every time, without fail. Now, as I said in the starting sequence of this, the bike sat in the garage for about 3 or 4 weeks. There was no pre-warm-up on that. I literally wheeled it out of the garage and filmed it, starting it the first time. So the nice thing is that before, if the bike sat dormant like that, and I alluded to this in my first video, I would have to hit the start button 3, 4, 5 times before I could get the starter to engage. Once it did engage, the bike would the starter would work fine after that. I mean, if I rode it for like a half an hour and stopped somewhere, I could come out and hit the start button and it would crank over right away. But again, since I've replaced that starting relay, no matter how long the bike sits, if I pull it out and hit that start button, the starter engages each and every time, first try. So, as I said, I think that relay was giving me some notice that it was going bad, and since I've replaced it, I have not had to deal with any delays if the bike has been sat dormant, and I've not had the Click of Dread reappear. So that is great. I mean, I'm happy about that. Now, the second part of the solenoid cover with the push button start, just thought I would show you how it works. There's plenty of videos out there on that, so I'm sure you've looked it up. But again, I just thought I'd follow up with you, seeing as I never did show you. But that's how that works. Fortunately, knock on wood, I've never had to use it since I replaced that starting relay. So it's nice to know that the starting relay took care of the problem, but it's also a certain degree of assurance that I know I have a backup system or a fail-safe system in case that relay or anything else should give me some problems. So there you have it. Nothing too earth-shaking in this episode here, but again, I just wanted to follow up with you on my first 2 videos and say thank you to those of you who have subscribed. So That's it for this episode. Hopefully you find my episodes of the past and in the future of some use to you. For those of you that have subscribed, again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. For those of you that will subscribe, I hope my videos are useful. As always, I thank you for watching and listening, and I hope to see you back again here soon in the not too distant future. Until then, take care of yourselves, and we'll talk at you later.